What's going on, Jerome's? So, of course, we all know that JJ McCarthy is quarterback one of the Minnesota Vikings, despite what the media haters and the losers want you to believe. Rodgers. Shut up. But the Vikings quarterback room right now has slinging Sam Howell. We defined a nickname, a.k.a. America's half quarterback or something. Quarter? Nah. But Sam Howell, acquired in trade from the Seahawks. Brett Rypien remains, as well as UDFA former Gophers quarterback Max Brosmer is in the mix. Now, Brosmer probably going to be practice squad at best, so the competition between Howell and Rypien could be getting it on. That's right. Purple Persuasion. Darren Doogie Wolfson on Score North talked about the quarterback 2 spot. I'm telling you, this is a legit battle, Rypien versus Sam Howell. It's a legit battle into July into August. Don't just assume that Howell, the automatic number 2, that is a real battle to watch. Now, of course, we know quarterbacks are important, right? And Kevin O'Connell, being the quarterback whisperer, is going to get the best of you, of Howell and Rypien, no matter who ends up being quarterback 2. And, of course, knocking on all the wood, adios mio. Hopefully nothing ever happens to JJ McCarthy, but one injury should not derail entire season, even though around the league, one injury would derail a lot of seasons. But Howell versus Rypien, who is going to end up being quarterback 2? Let's dive on in. So Rypien's interesting. So he's been a bit of a career journeyman, but he played well in preseason for the Bears last year. Now, Chicago wanted to bring him back on the practice squad, but the Vikings made a decision to go Rypien versus Jaren Hall, a.k.a. the Mormon Missile, who coincidentally went and signed to the Seahawks practice squad. And Rypien, like we said, bounced around a little bit. Spots started here or there with mixed results, but overall, he is a little bit older. So he is going to be heading into his year 29 season, but a veteran who's sort of been there, done that, sort of a safer option, a guy that can be accurate when given the reins. He's certainly not going to reinvent the wheel. He does like pineapple on pizza, which I'm not going to lie, I kind of like pineapple on pizza too. It is what it is. Also, do you know that Hawaiian pizza was created by a Canadian and it became really big in Australia? Look it up. It's really random. It's it sounds fake, but apparently it's not. Yeah. And Rypien, like we said, basically is an extra coach in that room and someone who can throw with accuracy. His arm's not going to blow you away. Obviously, he hasn't gotten it together as a starter in the league at any time before. But there was some scuttlebutt that at the end of last season, the Vikings did prefer, if it came down to it, rolling with a guy like Brett Rypien over the veteran Nick Mullins, who subsequently went to Jacksonville with Grant Udinski. Also, the fact that they didn't bring back Darnold, they made some effort to bring back Daniel Jones, but not all in, as well as letting go Nick Mullins. And we said throughout this entire process, when the Vikings weren't just champing at the bit to get a veteran backup quarterback for JJ McCarthy, it's maybe they have a lot of faith in Brett Rypien being the backup quarterback. Then the Vikings made the very easy move to pick up slinging Sam Howell from the Seahawks, and basically just a pick swap and essentially getting him for nothing the final year of his rookie deal, so it's going to be cheap. And Howell does have significant starting experience, starting all 17 games for the Commies in 2023. Also, he does have significant experience just chucking it. Led the league in passing attempts with 612, almost threw for 4,000 yards, but 21 touchdowns, 21 picks. There's a lot to like about his game. The moxie, first and foremost. He does have a little bit like Gardner Minshew in him, but I think he's got a better arm as well as better accuracy. But things do need to be cleaned up. But he is young. And he does have poise in the pocket. He does have some leadership traits as well. He's not afraid to sling it. But I think that there is a little something to work with in that regard. So basically what it comes down to, do you prefer the safer veteran in Rypien or the young guy with some upside in Sam Howell? We'll see. I think both guys could do the job if called upon. And also, this isn't just like a binary situation where one is quarterback 2 and the other is gone. So both these guys could be in the mix behind JJ McCarthy. And I'm all for it, man. Hey, the more competent quarterbacks that Kevin O'Connell trusts, the better. Right? And we'll just go from there. But your thoughts are thoughts. Vikings quarterback 2 battle. Brett Rypien versus slinging Sam Howell. Ooh. Good times. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts, comment section. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skull, production value.